Well, would you just look at this thing? So I just got home from work and found this sitting here in the driveway beside the house. So I had this company reach out to me about a month or so ago, said they had this rental unit in the area and asked if I'd be interested in trying it out, and I said sure. Well, why not? We want some feedback on it. So I said bring it to the house and I'll see what I can do with it. And it is to say the least, it's a unique looking thing. It's a loader, motor grader, and it's got what appears to be a ripper on the back. Huh. It's a Malden M415 XT. So they did send me the operator's manual for it. I did look through that last night, but this is the first time I've seen this thing. Looks like it's got a pretty good sized skid steer bucket on the front. It's pretty much matches mine, so about a 1 yard bucket. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steer motor grader. I just gotta take this thing in for a second before I even get in it. Got rippers on the back. Oh shoot, got plugs where you can plug stuff in. You must be able to, oh yeah. Skid steer quick connect, so you can take that off, and wonder what you would need to run off the back, but it's got couplers. Well, that's interesting. Got a backup camera. Let's just take this thing all in. Wonder how far the loader goes. It's got high flow up here too. I don't know if that's high flow, but that's a big line. Yeah, that's got to be high flow right there. Skid steer quick connects on the front. Heck, you could take this off. You could put, huh? Well, isn't that just kind of nifty? Not that you would need to. I mean, you could put a 4-in-1 bucket on it. That'd be kind of cool. You could almost put like a broom on the front for cleaning up roads and stuff like that after you graded. But I think it's going to be pretty cool to just be able to scoop up, if you need like some stone or something, be able to scoop it up and dump it where you need it and then grade it out. Obviously this, it doesn't look like this will do all the functions that a regular grader will, but it'll probably do majority of them. I guess that's the fuel tank right there. Yeah, it looks like the fuel tank. Already got window tint on it. This thing, this thing's pretty cool. My gracious, look at the hoses. I guess I need to check the oil in it before I start it up, get this thing figured out. Well, there's a lot more in there than I was expecting. Oh wow. Where's the dipstick? I don't see it. Must not be on this side. Well, that's a bigger motor than I was expecting to be in there. Wonder why they got that like that. This thing is interesting. Let's see if we can find the dipstick over here. Old pan. Oh, here it is. Let's see. How long's this thing? Oh, got good clean oil in it. I don't think this thing's got many hours on it. It's been used some, but I think it's pretty much brand new. I'll have to find the hour meter on it. Well, now that we know it's got oil in it, hopefully it's got fuel. I'm sure it's got gauges. Let's see what the inside looks like. I wonder why that's scratched up. Huh. Oh, that's why it's scratched up. Huh, they could improve on that a little bit. That's how you latch the door open. That's kind of very simple, yet destructive. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's climb up in here and see what we got. It is bare bones in here. Well, it's made in the USA though. And it is hot in here. My gracious, it's hot. Let's get some fresh air in here. All right, key. That looks like the key. That started, that's a good sign. So this thing has just got one joystick. I was looking in the manual last night, it's got nothing else but a steering wheel and a joystick. And that's how you make it go forwards and backwards. It's got a pedal on the floor. Okay. That's telling you how to, what the loader functions do. I agree. Alright. Whoa. Here we go. How do you get this thing to rev down a little bit? Engine RPMs. As low as it goes. Okay. Alright, let's pull this thing back. Alright, blade's going up. Tilt to the right. Well, that's just like a dozer control then. That's how you spin it. Well, that's actually pretty cool. And tilt. How do you slide it? Oh, there's a trigger on the back. Slide it in and out. Huh. Well, it's got pretty much all the functions of a normal grader. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Alright, how do you work the... Well, that's at idle now. Operator mode. Oh, here we go. We're loadering. Well, heck, that goes up pretty high. Oh, you could almost load a dump truck with that. Well, at least that's just like a skid steer. Huh. Well, how do you drive this thing? I wonder if that's the parking brake. Oh, here we go. We're driving. Whoa. This thing goes pretty fast. I'm gonna have something tore up with this thing. Oh, it's got a camera and a backup beeper. See, be sure this thing's got some air conditioning. Oh, there we go. Cold AC. Wonder what that does. It ain't got many buttons to choose from. Oh, got a horn. What we got? Air conditioning. Oh baby. We got a fan and a wiper. That's all you need. What are those? These USB. Got USB ports for something. Cup holder. Well, that's all one needs, I guess, to work. I guess we need to go try this thing out and see what I can do with it. We'll try loadering with it first, and then I'll figure out how to grade. That's kind of nifty. Let's go to the back. We'll play in the pile of gravel with it. I'm telling you, it's a funny looking little. It looks kind of goofy. But if it works, that's all that matters. Let's go try it out. Let's play with the loader a little bit and get a feel for it. And you can't really tell the angle sitting in the cab, so let's see how good I can scoop out this pile of gravel and pile it up again. Well, it'll definitely get a scoop of gravel, no problem. Hell, it pours all over the bucket and it'll pour all over the front end there too. Let's try to play with the grader attachment here and see how well I can grade out this little parking area. Then I'm gonna grab some of this gravel and take it down the path and dump it out and grade it out and see what this thing's all about. Well, what'd you think of that? A little bit of a learning curve. It's not perfect, but I'll get the hang of it. So I got me a scoop of gravel. I'm gonna take it down the path, and got a couple spots that need some stone put on them. Haul a bucket full or two down there and run up down the path and grade it up. I figured out the the four-wheel steering, so you can kind of make a tighter turning radius. About halfway through that video you saw me, I did a loop with just the front wheels turning, and then I put the setting on that changed the back wheels to turn as well. So, and I think the second pass I backed into the pile of springs. You can't see much out the back. If they could lower that hood down about 6 inches, that would make a huge difference, but at least it's got a good bumper back here. Uh-oh, got some debris. Oh well, that'll bounce out. I've yet to figure out how to lower those things down. Let's go haul that real quick. Well, I used it for a little bit more. I ran up down the driveway and graded it out a little bit, and trying to get the hang of it. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to for sure, but it'll definitely get a pretty good little scoop of material there. You gotta move rock, and I can definitely see the advantage of that. So yeah, it doesn't exactly do what a normal motor grader does. Just having that one rigid back axle, it doesn't kind of oscillate like the tandems do, and kind of feel the bumps a little bit more. So that's going to take a little getting used to, but really until I get it on a project and actually use it some, it's kind of hard to exactly say. It's not a bad little machine. It's built stout. It had no problem picking up a whole bucket of gravel at all. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to this thing being used a little bit more.